This is closing number 5 where I help 20 families get into their dream homes. I'm calling this one, communication is key. So I met this client through Instagram, and through a phone call, I found out that he wasn't too fond of his current agent. And through the conversation, not only did he have to sell his home, but he was also looking for his dream home. Originally, I wanted to sell his home as well, but he's been working with his previous agent for so long, he felt bad. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Let's use your old agent to sell your home, but I want to take point and find you your dream home. After a couple of weeks of home searching, we finally found the one in Verne. However,
the inspection was a fucking nightmare.
As a realtor, when we help our clients purchase a home, there's no baggage. When I talk about baggage, I'm talking about mold, any structural integrity, any leaks in the roof, or just any major repairs, right? Turned out during the inspection, we found that there was water intrusion from the upstairs bathroom. Good news is this, we ran the mold test. Mold test came out negative. However, the water problem was still there, meaning that we just found it early, which is a good thing. I called so many remediation companies. 2 of them got back to me. I set up an in-person appointment to run a quote. Came out to 12 grand. My God, that's a lot of money. However, I knew I was gonna get the $12,000. Here's why. Because the sellers were on a time crunch. They had to move out as soon as possible. So given with their time period, I knew that if I go in with a strong story and show them the receipts along with the inspection report, even if they denied us or say, hey, we don't wanna sell it as is, we back out of escrow, this seller is gonna run through the same problem with the next buyer during their inspection. At the end of it, I help my clients get $12,000 in credit. And behind the scenes of everything, communication was so integral in this entire process. Not only do I have to talk to the listing agent to buy the home, but I also have to coordinate with his side of the home out in Anaheim to make sure that all contingencies were moved, timeline was moving smoothly. I also was even scared the fact that if the buyer buying his old home was even going to make it through, because sometimes you get buyer's remorse when you're buying a home. It felt like I was a parent on both ends. At the end of it, he was able to sell his place. I was also able to help him move to his dream home. And it's because of these stories make me so motivated to become the best realtor. If you guys want to be part of this journey, make sure to comment real down below so I can set you up with the next appointment. See you guys in the next one. Peace.